Right, good morning and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan, the channel where we share all of your Thailand stories. Today we have a subscriber who wants to share their own Thailand story. He was married to his wife for 26 years and then his brother recommended that he should come to Thailand. So he did. He had a holiday here and he soon went back home, sold his house and came back to Thailand. Not only that, he also met a girl on Soy 6. What could possibly go wrong in today's Thailand story? Let's begin. Hi Dan, I started watching your videos when you were sick recently. I've gone back and binged many of your previous videos also. I first started coming to Thailand in 2016. I lost my wife to cancer in 2014 after 26 years of marriage. I had met a lady in the Philippines on Facebook and flew to meet her in person. After a broken heart, I was told by my brother that I should go to Thailand. We had mutual friends living near Klang in the Rayong province. I had two friends living in the area and one found me an apartment for my short stay of 60 days. So one friend took me to Pattaya so I could begin my education. I was told about the bar girls and not to become too involved, but I blew it. I went into a Soy 6 bar and was surrounded by beautiful women as it was a go-go bar. After buying a few drinks, I told one lady I wanted to take her back to my room. She said she was married, but she could help me find a lady. Soon, Bai Fern was in my lap and she was gorgeous. We spent a few days together as I paid her out of the bar. She had me with her "I love you" and I was hooked.
I put a spell on you. And now you're mine.
I told her that I would come back to Thailand as soon as I can and we can be together always. I sold my home in the USA and flew back to Thailand within a month with a 90-day visa. I should mention, both my friends warned me about being scammed, but I didn't listen. Everything was good at first, but one night she and I got extremely drunk and she rang the bell several times. I really didn't know what was going on with that. I thought it was a happy thing because she was going to leave the bar and be my wife. Wrong. When I was ready to leave, the mama-san brought my bill, 14,000 baht. What the hell had I done? In the meantime, Bai Fern literally fell, passed out on the floor, and I am thinking that I may be going to jail. I didn't have the money. The mama-san was more interested in getting money and allowed me to pay 5,000 down, and she dropped the remainder to 5,000 to be paid when my pension arrived to my bank a few days later. The next day, I messaged by Fern and she was very apologetic about ringing the bell, but she hinted that she may not be the lady for me. I went to the bar and paid the remainder of the bill to the mama-san and sat with Bai Fern to buy her a drink. I asked to pay her bar fine for the night and she said, no. She wanted to start over. I left the bar alone and depressed. The next day, I went to Central to shop and ran into a co-worker of Bai Fern. She apologised and said don't trust her. I found out later that Bai Fern's co-workers were upset about what she did to me and she was always trying to steal customers. I was so heartbroken. I should have listened to my friends. I sat alone in my room for several days and then it occurred to me, I am in Pattaya.
Sexy time.
I do not need a love story. I need aerobics. So, I found a beautiful woman on Facebook and sent her a friend request. She called via Messenger and we hooked up with a movie and then aerobics at my apartment. The next morning she showed me a photo of her auntie Nong and told me I should try to hook up with her as she was a businesswoman and did not need my money. So, as you do, I sent Nong a request and she drove all the way from Sungai Kolok to meet me and spend some time with her niece. This woman took me places and paid for everything. She even drove me to Bangkok and rented a hotel near the airport. She told me to contact her when I arrived back in the United States. I, of course, contacted her and a month later, another 90-day visa and off to Hat Yai where she had rented a house for us both to live in. She informed me that Kolok was not safe for me, so she didn't want me living there. She owns a home there and her sister and nephews and nieces also live there. I was there twice and enjoyed her family, but she wouldn't let me off her property without her. So, we continued our relationship on my 90-day visa until she finally put a down payment on a new home in Hat Yai. I should also mention by then I was giving her 60,000 baht per month when in Thailand and 50,000 baht when I am in the United States. Our relationship was 5 years in the making, then COVID hit. I was in the United States and stuck there until the Thailand government opened with the 2 vaccine rule and 2 COVID tests. This is when things changed. Nong had rented out her house in Hat Yai because she could not afford the payments. Her business sank with COVID and 50,000 baht that I sent was not enough. So, back to a hotel. She seemed unusually happy to see me and hugged me so hard when we were in the apartment. I felt something was definitely off. I could no longer get a 90-day visa and didn't know about getting an agent for long-term visa, so after 60 days, I returned back to the United States for another month and kept sending her 50,000 baht.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I messaged her every day as usual, and then I received a message from a Thai man with many photos of Nong and him together. She looked so happy in these photos. He even sent a video of them together at the house in Hat Yai.
Damn!
I had also just sent her 50,000 baht the day before and was about to schedule a flight back to Thailand. So, of course, I broke off the relationship immediately. This Thai man didn't have any kind of income to support a flea, let alone a woman. He is a durian harvester, and Nong begged me to take her back. She exclaimed, "He is a bad man. He jealous of you." But unfortunately, the damage was already done. Now, Dan, I have been in Pattaya for over 2 years, and I have a woman living near Udon Thani on her family farm. She gets a small allowance from me and only comes to Pattaya when I send for her. I started my life in Thailand at 62 and I am now 70 years young. I have no worries, Dan. My brother is coming tomorrow and I will spend some time there, and then my son is coming in January to Pattaya. I will, however, sit him down and have a long talk about Thai ladies and love of money. P.S. I hope this story is worthy of your channel. Kind regards, Rob. Right, Rob, thanks very much for sharing your story on the channel. And unfortunately, if you can't be with these women every single day, you definitely cannot trust them. But in all honesty, Rob, I think most of us have at least one bad experience when we come to Thailand. We've got to learn the ropes, and hopefully you've learnt them now. You said you were happy and everything is okay. You do have a woman who's not with you at the moment in Udon Thani. Beware, danger. But you're sending her a small allowance and that's your prerogative. I just hope it's nowhere near the 50 or 60,000 baht you were sending. Who was it? Nong? Crazy money, crazy money. Now, as usual, if you've got something to say, please put it down below. And if you're in Pattaya, maybe you could join Rob for a beer. On that note, guys, I'm absolutely boiling here under this tree. This shade really isn't working out. Now, if you've got your own Thailand story and you want to submit it on the channel, then as always, get your email sent in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com. Right, everyone, thanks for watching as always, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and let's see what happens in the next Thailand story. Ciao for now, guys. Bye bye.